Test, test, test. All right, from here. Chirut, hungna. Face legs, good. Turn to face me, please. Chirut, hungna. Let's warm it up a little bit. Hands on the hips. Rotate the neck side to side. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Up and down. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Rotate the hips. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Other way. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Feet together now. Hands on your knees. Turn your knees in a circle. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Other way. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. All right, from here, left leg up, right hand grabs. Once you get your balance, lean forward. Hold that stretch. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And relax. Switch feet. Same thing again, please. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And relax. All right, this time from heel raises. All right, ready? 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Arm circles. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Other way. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. All right, this time from here, new exercise, hip circle. So you're going to bring the left leg up to the front, out and back. Ready? Hip circles. Ready? 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. Good. 셋. Bring that knee up as high as you can and around. 셋. 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Now we're going to go the other way. So bring it from the back around to the front now. Back around to the front. 하나. Same leg. 둘. 셋. From the back around to the front. 넷. 다섯. Big circles. 여섯. 일곱. 여덟. 아홉. 열. All right, let's switch feet. So, other leg now. All right, in and out. Hana! Hip circles. Doi! Set! Net! Set! Set! Here go! Yadai! A hope! Yay! Now start from the back, come forward and around. All right. Hana! Doi! Set! Net! Set! Good. Set! Big circles, Mr. Brandon. Here go! Yadai! A hope! Good. Yay! All right, spread your feet, 2 shoulders apart, face to your right. Touch your head to your leg, hold that stretch. Hana! Doi! Set! Net! Set! Set! Here go! Yadai! A hope! Yay! And up other side, same thing. Hana! Doi! Set! Net! Set! Set! Here go! Yadai! A hope! Yay! And good. Sit down for me, please. Legs open up as wide as you can. Turn to your left. Reach over with that right hand. Try and grab a hold of your foot. Hana! Doi! Set! Net! Set! Set! Here go! Yadai! A hope! Yay! And up other side, same thing. Hana! Doi! Set! Net! Set! Set! Here go! Yadai! A hope! Yay! And up to the middle now. Touch your elbows. Hana! Doi! Set! Net! Set! Set! Here go! Yadai! A hope! Yay! And feet together, legs straight out in front. Touch your toes. Hana! Doi! Set! Net! Set! Set! Here go! Yadai! A hope! Yay! And good. Stand up, please. Turn around and fix your toe box. Shake out the legs just a little bit. All right, from here, everyone. Junbi! Ready position. From here, keep on air chung by my count. Hana! Walking stance, low blocks. Doi! Set! Net! Set! Set! Here go! Kia! Make sure that you're punching to the center of your chest. All right? Too much. A lot of times people punch to the neck level, thinking that's the middle. Middle section is the middle of your chest. Okay? Ready? The set! Make sure you use both hands to block. Your set! Both hands to punch. Here go! Yadai! Walking stance. Turn always when you're pivoting. Both feet have to turn. Yadai! Up! Yay! Kia! If you have consistent stances and everything, right foot, your front foot should be exactly where you started. Left foot returns to Junbi. Bodo. All right. In your own count now. Okay. Make sure those walking stances are 3 foot lengths deep. Front foot, back foot, and then an imaginary foot in between. All right, ready? In your own count. Shut. Use both hands to block. Yeah. Go. And the legs should be straight. There should be no bend in your knees. All right, and the feet right now should be 3 foot lengths deep. So you have a front foot, which is on the line where you started, and the back foot should be 2 foot lengths behind it. Photo! Back to your chumi position. All right, take a gearchang this time by my count. Ready? Hana! Walking stance, low block. Doi! Walking stance, middle punch. Set! Net! Set! Front stance, low block punch. Now your front stance is 4 foot lengths deep, right? So it's just a little bit deeper than the walking stance, which is 3. And front knee is bent, back leg is straight. Okay? Set! Walking stance, inner block. Set! Walking stance, punch. Or go! I hope. Front stance, low block punch. Front knee bend, back leg straight. Yay! Walking stance, high block. Yay! Front kick punch, walking stance. Set! Walking stance, high block. Net! Front kick punch, walking stance. Set! Front stance, low block. At this point here, right, your left foot should be on the line that you started on. Okay? And it should be 4 foot lengths deep. Front foot, back foot, and then 2 foot lengths in between the front and the back. And then step forward, punch and key up. Hi-ya! So your back foot is on the line that you started on. Back foot will come to the front foot. All right, and then you'll step forward back to your starting spot. All right, remember that your low blocks will start from the shoulder and come down. Your inner blocks will start away from your body. So we don't want the fist by the ear. We want it away from your body. So maintain that 90-degree angle. Pull it back as far as you can. Bring it around. All right, your high block starts from the belt and comes up. Straight up. All right, ready? In your own count. Take a gearchang. Shichuk. Photo. Not bad, not bad. Okay, come back to your chumi position, please. All right, let's move on. Take a ijang now. Ijang by my count. Ready? Hana! Walking stance, low block. Doi! Front stance, middle punch. Set! Walking stance, low block. Net! Front stance, middle punch. Set! Walking stance, inner block. Set! Walking stance, inner block. Set! Walking stance, low block. Here we go. Front kick, high punch, front stance. Yadai! Walking stance, low block. Hop! Front kick, high punch, front stance. Yay! Walking stance, rising block or high block. Yay! Walking stance, high block. Set! Walking stance, inner block. Net! Walking stance, inner block. Set! Walking stance, low block. Set! Front kick punch, walking stance. Here we go. Front kick punch, walking stance. Kia! Front kick punch, walking stance. Once again, if you did this correctly, front foot should be where you started. Your walking stance should be 3 foot lengths deep. All right, left foot returns to Jumbi. Huddle. All right. Okay, in your own count. Ready? Shijuk. Remember, your second stances are front stances. Don't pick up your back heel on those front stances. Photo. Okay, moving on. Taeguk Samjang now. Ready? By my count. Hana! Once again, walking stance, low block. Doi! Front kick, double punch, front stance. Set! Walking stance, low block. Net! Front kick, double punch, front stance. Set! Walking stance, knife hand strike. Set. Walking stance, knife hand strike. Here go. Back stance, knife hand block. Yadai. Shift in the front stance, middle punch. Ahop. Back stance, knife hand block. Yay. Shift in the front stance, middle punch. Hanam. Walking stance, inner block. Dai. Walking stance, inner block. Set. Walking stance, low block. Net. Front kick, double punch, front stance. Set. Walking stance, low block. Set. Front kick, double punch, front stance. Here go. Walking stance, low block punch. Yadai. Walking stance, low block punch. Ahop. Front kick, low block punch, walking stance. Kia. Front kick, low block punch, walking stance. Once again, if you did this correctly, right foot should be where you started. You're in a walking stance. Left foot returns to Chumbi. Photo. So you have a back stance. The first time you have back stance in Poomsae. So you want to make sure your transition from back stance to front stance. Remember, back stance is 3 foot lengths deep. You transitioned in the front stance, which is 4. So you just step one foot length forward. Okay. All right, ready in your own count. Shook. Photo. Okay, let's move on. Take a sajang now by my count. Ready. Hana! Back stance, double knife hand guarding block. Duh! Front stance, downward palm block, spear hand strike. Set! Back stance, double knife hand guarding block. Net! Front stance, downward palm block, spear hand strike. Set! Front stance, knife hand block and strike. High knife hand block and strike. Set! Front kick punch, front stance. Here go, side kick. Yadai, side kick, land, back stance, double knife hand guarding block. I hope. Back stance, forearm block. All right, yay! Front kick, inner block, back into a back stance. Net, back stance, forearm block. Set, front kick, inner block, back into a back stance. Set, knife hand block and strike, front stance. Here we go. Front kick, back fist strike to the nose, front stance. Yadai! Walking stance, punch, out, inner block punch. Set! Walking stance, inner block punch. Here we go. Front stance, inner block, double punch. And kia! Front stance, inner block, double punch and kia. Once again, if you did this correctly and your stances are good, right foot should be where you started. Left foot returns to the Junbi position. Hodo. So as you're doing these movements, you need to make sure that you're pivoting on the ball of your foot. No heel turns. Okay, so pay attention to anytime that you turn, are you turning on your heel or are you turning on the ball of your foot? You should always be turning on the ball of the foot. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, ready? In your own count. Shijak. Poro. All right, senior green belts, I'm gonna let you work on your own a little bit. Go ahead and keep working on those. If you want to work on your ITFs, you can do that as well, if you know. All right, everyone else, we're moving on. Taeguk Ojang now, Ojang. Ready, 준비. 하나, front stance, low block. 둘, left stance, downward hammer fist. 셋, front stance, low block. 넷, right stance, downward hammer fist. 셋, front stance, inner block, inner block. 셋, front kick, back fist, inner block, front stance. 여곱, front kick, back fist, inner block. 여덟, front stance, back fist strike. 아홉, back stance, knife hand block. 열, front stance, turning elbow strike to the chin. 하나, back stance, knife hand block. 둘, front stance, turning elbow to the chin. 셋, low block, inner block, front stance. 셋, front kick, low block, inner block, front stance. Is that a front stance, sir? 셋, front stance, high block. Hope, side kick, hammer fist, elbow smash, front stance. 열, front stance, high block. 하나, side kick, hammer fist, elbow smash, front stance. 일곱, front stance, low block, inner block. Kia, front kick, stomp back fist. Landing in a back cross stance. All right. Poro, you should be right back where you started. Pivot out and down. You should be right back into your Jumi position. You have 3 new stances. Left stance, right stance, and back cross stance. All right, 오른 소기, 원 소기, and 고아 소기. You guys need to start paying attention to your positioning of your feet. All right? Any stance that you make, with the exception of your cross stance, walking stance, horse riding stance, back stance, left stance, right stance, the spacing of the ball of your big toes is just like you're in Chumi position. Right? So if I'm doing a walking stance, right, the spacing in between my big toes is still the same. It's this Chumi position. Here, there's my walking stance. If I'm doing a front stance, same thing, just deeper. If I'm doing a back stance, same thing. The balls of my feet are always going to be the same distance apart. Okay? What I see a lot of, all right, if I'm using my left foot on the line, what I see a lot of when you do walking stance is this. Right? Balls of the feet are in the same line. All right? When I see front stance, balls of the feet on the same line. Incorrect. Okay, your feet have to stay on 2 separate lines. So whichever way I'm facing, right? If you turn to your left, right? If I just do this and you look at me from this side, you're going to see that my feet are on the same line right now. And I'm doing my front stance down block and it looks awkward. All right? You have to move your feet. You have to move it like you're facing Chumbi this direction. And then when you turn to the other side, after you do your second technique and you turn, all right, you got to look this way. Your feet have to be like a Chumbi stance facing this way. Okay, a lot of times when we turn to here. We don't turn enough. So it looks like this. Okay, incorrect stances. Blue belts and above, you need to fix your stances. Very important. All right? Because when you get to red belt and get ready for black belt, if you don't know this stuff, right, you're gonna have a hard time passing the black belt test. Okay, so all right, let's try it. Ojang in your own count. Ready? 시작. All right, Mr. Francisco Jr. and Ms. D'Alessio, let's go ahead and work on 3 steps and 1 steps, left and right side. All right, and then Mr. Patrick and Miss Lizette together. 3 steps and 1 steps, please. You're going to do left and right side on both. She's just doing right side. For her, yes. Side kick. Left leg should be kicking there. Yep, and then turn to the back, low block, inner block. Front kick, stomp, back fist. There you go. Photo. Go and work through that a few more times. All right, from here, senior blue belts and up. Let's move on. Take a yukjang. From here. Ready. Hana! Front stance, low block. Okay. All right, front kick, bring it back to back stance, forearm block. Sit. Front stance, low block. Sit. Front kick, forearm block, bring it back to back stance. Sit. Front stance, high circular knife hand block. Okay, so the palm of your hand should be at face level. All right. Sit. Roundhouse kick, land, high forearm block punch, landing in front stance. Sit. Front kick punch, front stance. Here we go. Turn to the other side. High forearm block punch, front stance. Front kick punch, front stance. I hope. Parallel stance. Slow double down block. 5 seconds here. I hope. Front stance. Left circular knife hand block to the face. Yeah, right leg or left leg roundhouse kick. Put it down. Front stance. Low block. Front kick. Bring it back to back stance. Forearm block. Set. Front stance. Low block. Net. Front kick. Bring it back to back stance. Forearm block. Set. Back stance. Double knife hand guarding block. Set. Back stance. Double knife hand guarding block. Here we go. Front stance, side palm punch, and side palm punch, front stance. If you did this correctly, back foot should be where you started. Front foot moves back to your Jumbi position. Hold up. All right. So, yukjang has your Jumbi stance or your parallel stance in the middle of the form. Okay, and also has the first slow movement, tension movement. All right, just take you 5 seconds from the cross down to the side. 5 seconds. All right, ready in your own count. Shijak. A little bit inconsistent, so yeah. So if you're missing your mark, it's because you're roundhouse kicks. All right. If your back foot is not making the mark, all right, your back foot should be on the line. That way you can move back to Jumbi like this. If you're missing it, it's because after your roundhouse kick, you're bringing it down too close. Roundhouse kick, 1, put it down a front stance length, then move to the side. Do your forearm block punch. Second roundhouse kick, you put it down, you spin. Once again, front stance length. It's got to be a deep front stance. All right, Bodo. I'm going to have you switch real quick. Mr. Jasper, right over here, sir. Okay. Blue belt, senior blues, go ahead and keep practicing, please. All right, let's move on. Take a Chirchang now. Chirchang. Jumbi. By my count. Hana! Tiger stance, side palm block. Dul! Front kick, inner block, back to tiger stance. Set! Tiger stance, side palm block. Net. Front kick. Inner block, back to tiger stance. Back stance, low double knife hand guarding block. Up. Back stance, low double knife hand guarding block. Back. Up. Tiger stance, side palm, back fist strike. Tiger stance, side palm, back fist strike. Up. Close stance, A position. Front stance, scissor block, scissor block. Front stance, scissor block, scissor block. Front stance, spread block. Set. Knee strike, back cross stance, twin upset punch. Net. Front stance, X block. Net. Front stance, spread block. Set. Knee strike, back cross stance, upset punch. Set. Front stance, X block. Set. Walking stance, side back fist strike. All right, this should be cheek to eye level. Set. Crescent kick, elbow smash, horse riding stance. Shift into walking stance, back fist, side back fist strike. Crescent kick, elbow smash, horse riding stance. Maintaining horse riding stance, side knife hand block. Horse riding stance, side punch. Right foot should be where you started. Left foot returns to Junbi. All right, so you have new stance, tiger stance. Tiger stance and close stance in this one. All right, close stance A. Close stance A position, 5 seconds. Okay, it should take you 5 seconds to get to that point. When you do your spread block, pull straight down, bring the knee up, come forward with your twin upset punch. When you shift back, bring the hands up by the shoulder and down, X block. Okay? When you do the back fist strike, it's a side back fist, right? So 1, 2, face level. When you do your crescent kick, do not do it wide like this. You're gonna miss your hand. Bring it straight up like an axe kick. 2, okay? All right, and then after the first crescent kick, all right, remember what I said about heel turns, not allowed, okay? All right, so we have to move right foot first, right? So in order to do that, we can't do a heel turn, but our foot has to end up like this. So we step. So right foot steps, and then back foot, left foot comes up and adjusts the stance to the 3 foot lengths because it's walking stance, okay? So once you 1, 2, right, this is the tricky part. You have to step and then slide up to adjust that stance, okay? All right, in your own count. Oh, you remember your horse riding stance. Your horse riding stance should be about 2 to 2.5 foot lengths wide, which means that your feet should be just probably outside of the shoulders to just outside of the shoulders. Okay. All right. Your Junbi stance, right, should be just inside the shoulders, right? Inside the shoulders. Okay. Ready? Shijo. Hello. Miss Addie, let's have you score to the other one. There we go. There we go. Good. All right, Miss Addie, I'm gonna let you. You doing okay, Miss Victoria? Or you need more. You need some help. You okay? Okay. All right. All right, Miss Addie, let's have you and Miss Victoria work together a little bit. Let's go and show her the takedown with the inner block, elbow, elbow, foot sweep, side kick. Inner block, elbow, elbow, foot sweep. Horse riding stance. Okay. All right, Jasper and Lucas, work together, please. On your takedowns, please. All right, senior red belts. So now let's move on. Take a paichang from here. Junbi. By my count. Hana! Step forward. Back stance, guarding block. All right. Front stance, shift and punch. Keep. Hiya! Double front kick, inner block, double punch, front stance. Step forward, punch, front stance. Hope. Diamond stance, inside out block and down block movement. Is that? Front stance, slow uppercut motion. Is that? Diamond stance, inner block and low block. Sut! Shift into a front stance, opposite direction. Slow uppercut movement. Here we go. Back stance, double knife hand guarding block. You done. Shift into front stance, reverse punch. Hop. Front kick, walking stance, tiger stance, side palm. Yay! Tiger stance, double knife hand guarding block. Hana! Front leg front kick, punch, landing in front stance. Tiger stance, side palm. Set! Tiger stance, double knife hand guarding block. Net! Front leg front kick, punch, front stance. Tiger stance, side palm. Hope! Back stance, low double forearm block. I hope! Front kick, jump front kick, key up. Hiya! Inner block, double punch, landing in front stance. Hana! Back stance, knife hand block. Shift into front stance, elbow, back fist punch. Set! Opposite side, back stance, knife hand block. Shift into front stance, elbow, back fist punch. Right foot should be where you started. Left foot returns to your Jumi position. Hold on. So new stance, diamond stance. Diamond stance is really just an angled front stance. All right, so when you do your diamond stance, feet are on the exact same line to the side. All right, both feet are angled same way. One. You should be looking at your down block, your low block, when you do this movement. Okay. When you do your uppercut movement, starts from the chest, right? 4 counts to the intersection of the hands on top of each other. 4 counts for the rotation of the fist. So this fist rotates up to the chest or shoulder, other hand rotates up to the chin. 8 counts. This is the 8 count, first 8 count movement. Okay. Your first double front kick, 2 kicks, moving forward. You have to move forward. The second double front kick is in place. Kick, jump kick, stay in place. So don't move forward. The back one is kick, stay there, kick, and then place down. Okay. Single knife hand block. When you do your elbow strike, you're turning elbow strike. You need to make sure you bring the elbow around so that the point of the elbow is faced towards your target. Okay, not here. Don't bring it here and then just do this. You have to bring it all the way to the front. All right, you need to think, I'm trying to punch my opposite shoulder. So that the point of the elbow's there, right? Then you flip it up to the back fist and then punch. Okay? All right. In your own count. Chiu-chang. Or excuse me, Pai-chang. Ready? Shuk. Got to clean up all those movements. Hold up. All right, gentlemen, I'll let you work on those. Clean up those stances, please. It's not a palm block, sir. It's an inner block. Okay, let's try it again. Let's come across. One, elbow, elbow, then grab. Be careful. All right. It's not smart to try to get yourself back up too quick, unless you want to get get a bunch of his heel into your mouth. So, okay, let's go. Try it again. Kicking too hard. That's how you guys hurt each other, and then you guys get mad because one hurt the other, and so forth. Because you're not holding on to him. That's why he's falling all the way to the ground. You have to hold on to the arm. All right, a few more minutes, everyone. She's good with that one so far? Okay. Let's show her the let's do the palm block. Palm block, double punch, grab, side kick to the knee. Okay.
You just punched after that.
I told you, you got to write things down.
I am.
Okay.
I am.
Okay.
But he told me that I was going to have to separate them eventually. So
Eventually, yeah, eventually.
But if I separate it now, that will help me.
Yeah, that's okay.
For the future. So, okay. What did I just do? Oh, I just did
Knife hand.
I did knife hand and punch. Okay. Did I do both sides?
Yeah, you only did one.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
No, you're gonna get punched because you didn't do anything with that. The thing about this, right? So go ahead and do that one again.
Oh, because I'm not doing anything to get rid of the fact that he is punching.
Yeah. So you have to either move your body, right? You can sidestep. Yes, you can sidestep. Absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I forgot his rock.
No, you're fine.
All right. No, and hey, you Ferrarias, I tell you.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do that one again. Oh, now you did the other side.
Yeah.
You wanted the right side?
You know what? I should not even worry about what side I'm doing. I should be paying attention to your arm.
Yeah, because eventually, yeah.
Reality, I'm not
But once again, though, right? We're in the phases of learning, though. So part of this is, right? You have to get to a comfort level, right, where you feel comfortable with it before you can start thinking, okay, I'm just gonna kind of react.
can't do like 0 to 90 in
Of course, of course, you can try.
no.
Chances are, crash and burn.
Okay.
All right, another minute. We'll finish up. Are you feeling like they're retaining?
They are retaining some
Okay.
more. I just need to practice them some more.
It's hard, like I said, because Bella won't help you, will she?
She will help me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, if I tell her, she'll help me.
Okay, good.
Um,
Yeah, you just need a body to just kind of
yeah.
be there. That way you can kind of visualize. That's the biggest thing, right?
Yeah,
So,
she'll help me.
okay.
A little bit until she.
Well, you know what? Then you make it a part of it. So say, okay, 5 minutes every day. I want to do right
Yeah.
because in 5 minutes you should be able to get through at least 10 different one steps if you think about it. Just 5 minutes a day.
Yeah, no.
That'll help.
She can do 10 minutes. She's not like she's doing anything.
Well, I'm saying, you just start baby steps. Baby steps. We got to get her back in eventually.
I would like to, but that's up to her father. He's the one that takes care of that.
Got it.
And she doesn't want to. I'm hoping.
She still doesn't want to?
Doesn't want to.
Okay.
I know.
All right.
Okay, Bella, when I go to Taekwondo, you're going to be on your own. And you're going to have to cook your own dinner.
Got it. All right. Understood. Understood, ma'am. All right. Okay, those of you working partners, face your partners, please. Air high fives. All right. Let's go ahead and line back up, please. Good job, everyone. All right, from here. Face flags and 경례. Face me, please. 경례. All right, class dismissed. Have a good night. We'll see you next class. Class dismissed. So, good job.